I just had my lumbar puncture done. It's super stressful to have it done because they have me start by laying on a table bed on my stomach, and then they numb my back. And this one is X-ray guided, which makes me a lot more comfortable because the first few that I had done, they're just doing it by feel. But so they numb my back, and they mark it where they want to target it, and then they start by putting I think he had a 6-inch 20 gauge needle into my back, and he gets it almost all the way in position, and once it's almost all the way in position, has me get up on my side, and I have to support myself while there's this needle deep in my back. And it stings a little bit when it first goes in, but like the weirdest part of it is like there's this like pressure sensation like deep in my back, especially as he's moving it around, and like he has to move it like a little at a time and a little at a time, and finally gets it in the spot. But anyways, the last time I had one of these was December 2022, and my opening pressure was 31 and my closing pressure was 14. Normal spinal fluid pressure is like on the upper end is like 18 to 20. My opening pressure today was 28, and my closing pressure was 10. I've never been taken down that low before, so I'm a little nervous, and I can definitely feel it. Like I immediately felt this just really intense headache and like a little nausea and stuff. Most of the time I feel this like sloshy brain, like I'm a cup and part of my contents have been poured out. And
you're a Slurpee?
Yeah, I'm a Slurpee, equilibrium and stuff. But the pain I was experiencing last week from the condition itself was way worse than this. It's just always nerve-wracking when you have like a needle that deep in your back and someone poking around and you have to move around while that needle's in your back. And the headache is weird, but I gotta lay back at a 45-degree angle or more for most of the next day. Thankfully, my awesome mommy, wave mommy, my awesome mommy is here. She's my lumbar puncture driver and partner.
Yeah. I'm your puncture buddy.
You're my puncture buddy. Yeah. Oh, and you're puncturing something right now. Working on your purse. Yeah. Don't stick that in my back, man.
Yeah.
Don't you stick that in my back.
This one's much smaller though.
Yeah. I didn't look at the 6-inch 20 gauge needle this time.
This one's large.
Yeah. Like I think they've actually used something longer on me before, but I did take a picture of the spinal fluid. They won't let me have my own spinal fluid. I'm like, why can't I have it? It's mine. It came out of me. Like, I'm an artist, guys. Let me have it. I'll do something with it. Make like a shrine or something. But they pulled like 4 vials that were like, I think there's 8 milliliters in one and like 6 and 7 in the other 3. So, which I think is probably the most that I can remember having pulled out of me, at least since the beginning. So anyways, hopefully, normally when I have these done, I usually feel better sometime within 24 hours and 2 weeks. So, yay. So it's been about 5 hours since my lumbar puncture. I had a really, really awful headache for the first hour afterwards, and then it mostly faded, and I've kind of been going back and forth between having like a little headache and just feeling kind of dizzy, sloshy brain and stuff like that. So I'm being a good Carol, and I'm resting in bed. I haven't laid down at a 45-degree angle the whole time. I sat up and ate for a little bit and just kind of rest on my sofa. But I definitely feel better when I lay down flatter. So I'm going to rest up so my body can recover and get back hard at it tomorrow.